What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like there might be trouble in paradise that is dealing with Lexie Hall. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, it kind of hurt me to make this video, but y'all know me, man. I got to keep it real, and I have to be honest, unbiased when it comes to speaking about the Indiana Fever 2025 season. Now, we know the draft just concluded a couple of days ago, and the Indiana Fever made it their business to draft 3 new players. Yes, 3 new players is on this roster. Now, I've been telling y'all time and time again that these players have to earn their spot on this basketball team. Well, I'm here to tell you there is going to be a lot of battling between the guard position. Now, we know Caitlin Clark got her spot on lock, but we got a shooting guard position that is currently, up in arms. Got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We got DeWanna Bonner in there. We got Sophie Cunningham, Lexie Hall, now Bree Hall. Now, many fans is starting to point out what is going to happen with Lexie Hall. And I came across this tweet earlier today, and pretty much it had me thinking and doing some research. And that's what I did. I researched some things, put on my thinking cap, and as a GM, not as a content creator, just as a GM in a business standpoint. Now, I know everybody loves Lexie Hall. She's a fan favorite. We all love Lexie. Hell, I love Lexie. Now, we know Lexie is not the best when it comes to performance on the basketball court. Check out this footage right here.
Final 5 seconds. Oh, nobody picked up hole and she missed a layup. Oh, Clark hit her right in stride. Final 5 seconds. Oh, nobody picked up hole and she missed.
That was Lexie Hall last year missing a layup. How many times did we see that on the basketball court last year? I'm going to say countless of times. Now, I know people was going to argue me in the comment section with Lexie's shooting percentage was very high from 3 last year. Yeah, that's because she kind of had a good 10-game stretch towards the end there. I know we all feel a type of way about Lexie, but the Indiana Fever GM and front office, this is something very, very spooky, and that is drafting Bree Hall. Now, like I said, I didn't think about this at first until after I came across this tweet right here. Now, this tweet stated, why are they on TikTok saying to waive Lexie Hall for Bree Hall? Now, that really had me thinking, because if I was a GM, why would I even draft Bree Hall when I know I got Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hall? Which means to tell me that I don't think they're going to waive Sophie Cunningham. No. Her paper, her resume speaks for itself. I don't think they're waiving DeWanna Bonner either. Jaylen Brown, maybe, but she's in a whole nother category with this. I believe they're possibly is going to trade Lexie Hall. This is a theory of mine. I am the first to say this on record. I believe the Indiana Fever, bad as I hate to say this, is going to trade Lexie Hall. Lexie Hall is a good piece, tradable piece at this point. Bree Hall is young. Lexie Hall is still playing under a rookie contract right now. They got Bree Hall to replace Lexie Hall. I promise you this. I promise you this. It makes all the sense. All of the arrows is pointing that way. The money is pointing that way, because we know this year, what have I been telling y'all? This is Lexie payday year. Lexie is looking to get paid this year. Now, will the Indiana Fever pay her? I don't know. But something I can say is, will it be smart for them to trade her and get rid of that pretty much baggage that's going to be on your books and sign Bree Hall, get better performance and at a cheaper rate? If you was a GM, what would you do? See, I feel like a lot of people take this stuff personal, but at the end of the day, this is business. Why would they draft Bree Hall? Why would they draft Bree Hall if they wanted to keep Lexie? Everybody else is good. They will not waste a draft pick. And then here's go a little bit more conspiracy. Where did Bree Hall come from? South Carolina. Who locked up Caitlin Clark when she was back in Iowa? Who locked her up during that championship game? Bree Hall did. Who got a dog in her? Bree Hall is. Lexie Hall, unfortunately, just don't got the dog in her, bro. I just hate to say it. She just ain't got the dog mentality in her. It's just not in her, man. Does that mean she's a bad person? No. It just means she don't got the dog in her. But I can tell you one thing. Caitlin Clark possibly told them to draft who? Bree Hall, because Bree Hall plays good defense. Bree Hall had her on her toes in that championship game. We got to go way back. Caitlin Clark is running things over there. This is a business decision. They're trying to win a championship. I don't know when they're going to trade her. I don't know how it's going to go down. But one thing I can tell you is that I do not believe Lexie Hall will be with this team at the conclusion of the damn season. It's just all of these signs point that way. Look at Lexie's stats from Unrivaled, bro. This is ridiculous. And I know everybody don't ever want to talk about this, but forget it. We're talking about this. I like Lexie Hall. I report on her a lot, but we have to talk about this. I'm sorry, bro. This is the nature of the business. Look at her stats, bro. 0 from 3. Just look at her points. Look at her field goal percentage. My goodness. She can't make a layup. We all talk about Angel, but Lexie in the same damn boat. Look at these numbers. 5 from 12, 3 from 10, 1 from 7, 3 from 6, 2 from 7, 2 for 5, 2 for 8, 8 for 11, 0 for 1, 1 for 2. Like, look at this, bro. She had one game. Bro, she only scored over 10 points twice her whole time at Unrivaled. She only scored over 10 points twice her whole time at Unrivaled. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the one to say I told you. But one thing I will say is pay attention to the signs. And the sign says Lexie Hall is the next one to get chopped. They're getting rid of this entire all team, except for the big three and Dancer, because Dancer is protected. She is protected the way her contract set up. They is getting rid of everybody, bro. There was a bunch of puppies on that team, and Caitlin Clark knows it. At the end of the day, remember where you heard it here first at, man. I'm telling y'all right now, I believe Lexie Hall is on the chopping block. Her days is numbered in the Indiana Fever uniform. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake